Africa, a continent rich in culture and history, also hosts some of the most dangerous countries in the world. This ranking, based on the Global Peace Index of 2022, takes into account factors such as political instability, terrorism, internal conflicts, violent crime, and strained relations with neighboring nations. Current government travel advisories also play a key role in determining this list. It's a sobering reminder of the challenges some regions face, despite their rich cultural heritage and natural beauty. Let's dive into the specifics and start with the most dangerous country in Africa. At the top of the list is South Sudan, a country plagued with civil conflict, political instability, and violence. The nation's unsettled state is largely due to internal strife and power struggles that have persisted since its independence in 2011. This strife has resulted in a harrowing humanitarian crisis, with countless lives lost and millions displaced. Violent crime is rampant, and relations with neighboring countries remain tense and fraught with conflict. It's a dire situation that underscores the harsh reality of life in South Sudan. The U.S. Department of State advises against all travel to South Sudan. Next on our list is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, a nation plagued by a multitude of internal conflicts that have left it teetering on the edge. Political instability is a constant companion here, contributing to the high levels of violent crime that have become almost commonplace. The turmoil that this beautiful yet beleaguered country faces is deeply rooted, and the struggle to overcome these challenges is anything but simple. Travelers are advised to reconsider their plans to visit the Democratic Republic of Congo. Moving on, we have Somalia, the Central African Republic, and Sudan. Each of these countries is grappling with its own set of challenges. Somalia, for instance, is a hotbed of terrorism, with groups like Al-Shabaab causing widespread fear and instability. The Central African Republic, on the other hand, is caught in a whirlwind of political instability that has led to a breakdown of law and order. Over in Sudan, ongoing conflicts continue to disrupt the lives of ordinary people, with tensions between different factions leading to violence and unrest. These issues are so severe that the U.S. Department of State has issued a do not travel advisory for these countries. It's a stark reminder that while Africa is home to many vibrant cultures and breathtaking landscapes, it also hosts some of the world's most dangerous places. Continuing down the list, we find Libya, Mali, and Nigeria. These nations, steeped in rich cultures and histories, unfortunately grapple with significant safety concerns. Libya, a country known for its stunning Mediterranean coastline, has been grappling with political instability since the fall of its longtime dictator in 2011. This instability has led to an upsurge in violent crime and a deteriorating security situation. Moving southwest, we arrive in Mali. Despite its unique cultural heritage, Mali has been marred by escalating internal conflicts and a rising tide of terrorism. The northern part of the country, in particular, has seen frequent clashes between different armed groups. Lastly, we visit Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation. Known for its vibrant music and film industry, Nigeria is, sadly, also grappling with issues of political instability and violence. The northeastern region of the country has been particularly affected by the activities of extremist groups. These countries, while holding immense potential, are fraught with challenges that make them unsafe for travel. As such, they carry a do not travel advisory from the U.S. Department of State. Rounding up our list are Kenya and Ethiopia. Both nations bear the brunt of numerous challenges that contribute to their precarious standings. Like many of their African counterparts, internal conflicts and political instability cast a long shadow over Kenya and Ethiopia. In Kenya, the specter of terrorism looms large, while Ethiopia grapples with civil unrest and strained relations with neighboring countries. These issues, coupled with high levels of violent crime, make these countries risky destinations. Travelers are urged to reconsider their plans to visit these countries. Let's recap the 10 most dangerous countries in Africa. At the top of the list is South Sudan, a country grappling with political instability and ongoing conflict. The Democratic Republic of Congo follows, dealing with its own set of internal struggles. Somalia, the Central African Republic, and Sudan too are battling high levels of violence and political unrest. Next, we have Libya, Mali, and Nigeria, countries where terrorism and poor relations with neighboring nations pose significant risks. Rounding up the list, we find Kenya and Ethiopia, dealing with their own share of violent crime and political instability. These rankings, based on the Global Peace Index and travel advisories, paint a stark picture of the challenges these nations face. It's crucial to remember that these rankings are not meant to discourage exploration, but rather to encourage informed decision-making. Every country has its own unique beauty and culture worth experiencing, but it's paramount to ensure your safety. Remember, it's always best to research and be aware of the safety risks before visiting these countries. Stay safe and informed.